All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please inform me if you have any difficulty from your side. Today our topic is about a video made by Muhammadan. Actually, it was sent for me a while ago, but I did not look at it. And I want to say thank you for the one who did the translation for the video, because it's Indonesian, I don't understand it. And I found it very funny and very stupid. And we will take advantage of this video so we can save the Indonesian people from the cult of Islam. You see, when Indonesian Muslims, they try to present Islam to you, they present something very stupid. And I will show you how stupid Islam is. A person, he made a video supposedly to answer me. And one of the funny things actually in his video, he said, he played of me reading the Quran, and he said I was reading wrong. And the funny, they lie live on air, saying he said the letter ha, hunna, which is absolutely false. You can play the title where he is playing and you will see how stupid he is. The only difference between the reading he is doing and my reading, I say dhamma ilayhunna, they say ilayhinna. And this is in Arabic, very well known as called tashkil. This is not a change of letters. This is the change of tashkil. Tashkil is something you put in the top of the letter or underneath, and that will change the reading. As an example for those idiots, this is the word ilayhinna in their reading. Ilayhinna. All right. But if you see here the same word, the letter we are disagreeing about is the last two letters. This is the same word. The hunna. You see, so when you put this in the top, the dhamma, that will make it hunna. When you put kasra, that will make it hinna. And dhamma and kasra, this is not really part of the language. This is something was added long after Muhammad died. Just for those who don't understand what we are saying, those little things we add in the top, they change the way you pronounce the word, but they are not words. Here there is kasra, here there is dhamma. Those two are the same word, hunna. In fact, the correct reading is hunna, not hinna. And this is the correct reading. So this is the same from this part. I'm just trying to show you. So the stupidity is amazing. And I want to ask this person, isn't it your Quran supposedly came in 7 reading? Which means I can play with it as any way I want. Secondly, as long as you are so good in Arabic, why you don't dare to call me potato? Let everybody laugh either at you or at me. You see that the issue is all of them, they are so good in refuting me, but they don't dare to call me. And you know what? You have no excuse that you do not know English because you claim that you know Arabic. We will do it in Arabic and we will get somebody to translate to Indonesian and English immediately. And let all the Indonesian die laughing at your stupidity. It's a challenge. It is a challenge. And in his video, actually, sorry, my voice is not good. In his video, he said that if you change one letter in the Quran, he will know. Okay, I'm going to change one letter. And I challenge you to tell me if I'm wrong or right. All right, hold on. You see here the Quran says Nuhi. In the Arabic of the Quran, there was no dot, which means when Muhammad gave the Quran and the Muslim they wrote it, there was no dot, which means there's no way to know this letter is Noon, which letter N. Let's type it for you. Let me show you how many options we can have with just adding dots. So Noon, letter N, or this can be letter T, or this can be letter Ya, Which one of them? So I'm going to change it, and I challenge you to correct me and to tell me how you will know that I'm wrong. I will make it not Nuhi, I'm going to make it Yuhi, because there's no difference between them except the dot, and the dot is something added later to the Quran. So instead of saying Nuhi, I will say Yuhi. Not only that, okay, hold, let me switch to Arabic. I'm not going to make it only Yuhi. You see the last letter in the Yuhi, there's Ya, because there's no dot. I can say Yuha. Look how many options. So I want this Abdul to make a video, special video, to refute me in this. If I change from between Nuhi to Yuhi to Yuha, how he will know that I am changing the Quran? We will wait for that answer, and then we will die laughing at him, struggling, trying to answer. And I want you to say clearly that I'm wrong. And you know, there's no way it is Yuhi or Yuha. It is Nuhi for sure. I want you to tell me how you figure that out. Now, we go back to starting from the beginning of his video. Let me read the translation which sent to me. Again, I want to say thank you for the person who made the translation. It takes time, you know, to translate. It's not easy. Especially it's not your, I mean, translating into other language. All right. The video, in his video, he's saying, Quran valid and never be fabricated. I mean, this is the most hilarious, stupid thing ever. Until now, the Muslim didn't have one single copy of the Quran. The Quran is published now by Saudi Arabia. This is a Quran according to the recitation, not the writing of Hafs. And we showed you how Hafs is a liar according to Muslims. You can go watch that video and you will die laughing at the stupidity. How Muslims, they reject even the hadith of Hafs because he's a liar, and Hafs is a scam, is a fraud. Him and his father, both of them accused by Muslim Sunni to be a fraud. So your Quran today is according to Hafs. I challenge you to get the Quran according to Warsh. Maybe it's better. Now, as long as you are the one who's saying, if you change, nobody can change the Quran. Read with me carefully and die laughing, Abdul. This is the chapter 6, verse number 93. This is the book of Asbab al-Nuzul. This book is not written by a Christian prince. This is by Imam al-Wahidi. Okay? As you see, in the, to make it easier for you to read it in English. Al-Wahidi. Who, okay, the verse here came because somebody saying that he made Quran like the Quran of Allah. Who is guilty of more wrong than who forth a lie against Allah, or says, I am inspired. Who is this one who said, I am inspired? Let us read. Chapter 6, verse number 93. This was revealed about liar Musaylama al-Hanafi. Okay, Musaylama, he lied. He says, I am inspired too. This man was etc., etc., but this is not important. And then go down, you will see here it says, the prophet, he asked a guy, his name is Abdullah ibn Sarh, to come and write the Quran for him. Read carefully, because the verse continue. It's about two people. This is the second part. And who says, I will reveal the like of what Allah has revealed. Chapter 6, 93. This verse was revealed about Abdullah ibn Abi Sarh. This man had declared his faith in Islam, so he converted to Islam. Wonderful. So he's not a Jew. He's not a Hindu. He's a Muslim. So the messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him and salute him, called him one day to write something for him. When the verses regarding the believers were revealed, verily we created a man from product of wet earth, chapter 23, verse number 12 to 14, the Prophet dictated to him, and when he reached up and then produce it in another creation, here the Prophet Muhammad stopped, supposedly according to the story. Abdullah, the inscribed, the writer, the one who converted to Islam, expressed his amazement at the precision of the man creation by saying, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. And look what happened. The fraud Muhammad, he said, the messenger of Allah, Allah pray on him and salute him, said, Abdullah, the last expression you said, this is how it was revealed to me. But Abdullah, he is the one who said the verse. You see, it's in front of you. This is the Muslim witnessing what happened. Muhammad was telling the guy to write Quran, and he said, praise be to Allah. Or he stopped, sorry. He read until here. Let us show you in the screen. Let us go to the verse in the Quran. We will show it in English and in Arabic. Hold on, so you can see how it is. I hope the text is coming clear from your side, guys. I mean, in the screen. Let me see. All right. So look what happened here. The guy, Muhammad was reading, then we made the nutfa into a clot, a piece of thick congealed dead blood, which is stupid of Muhammad to say, because the nutfa will not transform into blood. And you are saying to me, we cannot change the Quran. But I don't want any to change the Quran. This is amazing Quran to laugh, and this is a comedy. What kind of a stupid God, he says, that a nutfa will be changed into a congealed dead blood? Is your Prophet Muhammad taking hashish? Is that what doctors they taught you in school? That nutfa will turn into dead blood? So you stupid Muhammad, he saw that women, when she lose a child, dead blood come. So he thought this is what the baby is. When women have abortion, this is how Muhammad, he imagined the baby. Okay, this is the blood. You see the blood, this is the baby. And then we made it into a clot of little lump of a flesh, which is stupid. Because this is now we have a blood clot which can kill any human being. A human being is not dead blood, you idiot. And then we made it out into a little, so now the blood transformed into a flesh and bones. This is your Quran. And then we have closed the bones with the flesh. And then we have brought forth another creation. This is the statement of Muhammad. Here Muhammad stopped. When Muhammad he stopped, Abdullah ibn Sarah, he said, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad, he heard Abdullah ibn Sarah saying that. He said, oh, Abdullah, write it there, write it there. The guy, he said, but this is me who said that. He said, yeah, but it came to me the same. Unbelievable. So you are saying to us, if we change one word in the Quran, you will know it. Why is that? Because you are a stupid recording machine and now you memorize the Quran? But who care about this? The Quran already is a shish kebab. I mean, and this is your books. The one is reporting those stories is you Muslims. And nobody can deny it. And look what happened. Abdullah expressed his amazement. You see, the guy is not a bad guy because he's amazed with the Quran. You see, when somebody he says that this person is amazed with the Quran, obviously he is a believer. He's not a bad person, supposedly, right? Okay. At the precision of the man's creation, by saying, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators, the messenger of Allah, Allah bless him and give him peace, said, oh, Abdullah, the last expression is how it was revealed to me. Muhammad, he liked it. He told him to add it. how it was revealed to him, but it came to Abdullah ibn Ustarah first, and Muhammad did not say it. You see, Muhammad, he stopped. This is why the guy, he talked. Muhammad was reciting the Quran, and when he finished, he stopped. The guy, he's writing. The Prophet stopped. So he wrote everything, and then the Prophet, he stopped writing. That's it, he's done. So the man, he said, Abdullah, he said, because he was amazed with the stupid Quran, supposedly, and he said, blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad, he liked it. He said to him, write it there. This is mine. And then at this point, read carefully, Abdul. At this point, doubt crept into Abdullah. He said, if Muhammad is a truthful, then I was inspired just he was. Just as he was, which means I'm a prophet too. And if he's lying, I have uttered exactly what did utter. Do you see it? So your Quran already is uttered, and it's a joke, it's a lie. Secondly, just to show you how stupid Muhammad is. The guy, he said, blessed is the one, the best of the creators. How Muhammad stupid is to say the best of the creators if there's only one creator? How he even accept it to add it to the Quran? The second you say he is the best of the creators, that's mean you are comparing Allah to other creators. That's mean you agreeing that there's more than one creator. Now the Muslim Abdul in Indonesia will say to you, oh, like, don't you create a bicycle, or don't you create a car? This is stupid. Creation here is about creating a soul. Do you see any car in the verse? Do you see anyone making a bike? Because at that time they make dishes, they made a spoon, they made many things. I mean, they made bed. Still, this is if this is the creation, well, this is the creation then. But as you see here, they are talking about the best of the creators of life, which means you are saying that Allah is the best creator of lives. How that can be? I thought he is the only creator. Many stupid mistakes all over the Quran, and you are saying to me, if you change one word in the Quran, and as you see, Muhammad is copying from others. Not only that, if we go in the hadith, we will find that Muhammad, he said, خُذُوا الْقُرْآنَ مِنْ أَرْبَعَةٍ. Take the Quran from 4. Okay, did you take them from the 4? Did you? But this is not important. As long as you said that if you take one word from the Quran, if you change it, I will know about it. I want you to recite for me in the coming video the following verses. Just small request. I'm not going to make it heavy on you. Allah, he sent verses about breastfeeding for adult, and I want you to explain to the Muslim ladies, Muslim girls, what the breastfeeding for adult mean. Hold on, let me find something fit with this topic. Just to show you how stupid your challenge is. I mean, can you make Quran like this? Can you make Quran saying to Muslim women, give your breast to an adult so he can suckle it? I mean, how stupid this cult is, to the point you have a God who says do breastfeeding for adult. Okay. We will give you an example here. We don't mean to be rude. It's just an example. Let us see. We are just trying to find a picture which is not ugly. This is what your prophet is teaching, my friend. That your beautiful wife, if I come to visit her at home, and by the way, you can go and search the fatwa made by the highest scholar of Al-Azhar University, the dean of the hadith department. He made a fatwa that any Muslim woman she want to associate with a stranger, she have to do breastfeeding for him for adult 10 times. Some Muslim, they lie, they say that this is about women, she take milk from her breast and then he can drink it. Don't be stupid. The hadith and the verse is so clear. It says rida'a is to suckle. Suckle is to put your lips at the nipples, not at the dish. And by the way, the woman who Muhammad he asked her to give milk, she is not in the age of giving milk because she cannot have babies. This is why they don't even have, you know, I mean, she is not in that age. Women, they are not. Maybe some Muslim, they think that women, they have nipples. It's like a faucet. Anytime you can take milk from it. Even cows don't do that. So when the woman she have a baby, she can give milk. Why Muhammad is asking the woman to suckle the man? What he will get from there exactly? Nothing. It's just to suckle her nipples. And this is not our problem now. You like your wife to suckle me, not to suckle me? No problem. There's a girl, Muslim girl, she called me before, and the Muslim, they play the video saying that Christian prince, he said to her, suckle me. I was reading the hadith for you, Abdul, and you are ashamed of it. And not only that, you Muslim, you said that the one who said to a woman, suckle me, he is a sexual predator, which means you agreed that you're a prophet, he is teaching people to be sexual predator by doing and practicing Islam. Now we go back to the hadith. Aisha, she said, the Holy Quran declare 10 suckling. Do you see the word suckling? Do you know what suckling means? Suck. Suck, huh? Hey, Indonesian guy. Suck is not a drinking in a dish, because I know what you will say. It is about sucking. So suck it, you idiot. So suckling, the 10 clear suckling make the marriage unlawful. By the way, the Muslims don't agree. They say this is only for children. 10 suckling only for a child, but 10 suckling for adult, still you can have sex with a woman. So what's the point? So they agree with this if it's about for a child. So why Muhammad, he say to an adult woman to suckle an adult man if he still can have sex with her? What the point? Secondly, where we can find the 10 suckling verses in the Quran? Mr. The Quran never changed. I want you to dig under your bum and find me the verses of 10 suckling. I could not find it, my friend. Maybe in your Quran it is there. Do you know where we can find those verses? I know. Aisha herself, we will go back to those verses. Aisha herself, she will not let any man to enter upon her unless one of her nieces or sisters, she suckled the man. Yahya related from Malik, from Nafi, from Safiya, from etc., from Hafsa, that Hafsa al-Mu'mineen sent Asim, blah, 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 said to her sister Fatima bint Umar ibn Khattab for her to suckle him 10 times so that he could come and see her. Which means if I want to see Aisha, she will send me one of her girls and Christian Prince, he is going to suckle her 10 times before he can enter it. And here you see that you are challenging us to change the Quran. Why we want to change it? You change it. This is why you Muslims are ashamed of the Quran, so you deleted those verses. Otherwise, I challenge you to tell me, you will say to me, it's abrogated. So what? What do you mean abrogated? It should be in the Quran. Why you take it off? Did Allah say to you, take it off? Show me the verse. It says, take this verse off. Nowhere it says that. Did Muhammad say to you, take this verse off? Show me the hadith saying that. And as long as you have to practice it, how you delete it? And this is only happen, you know, the Muslims, they agree that if you do a child breastfeeding, supposedly he is forbidden for you, but they are doing it to adult. If we go, this is why it doesn't say only 10 times, it says adult. Let me show you. It's not only 10 times, because 10 times it might be for a child. No, this is not for a child. This is not the case now. The verse of stoning and the breastfeeding for adult. Do you see the word adult? Don't call me. Anyone will call me, I will reject your call. All right? Anyone will call, I will reject your call. Not now. We have to wait until we finish the topic. The verse of stoning and the breastfeeding for adult. 10 times was revealed. Do you see it, adult? Okay, where we can find this revealed verse? And the paper was under my pillow. So the verses was where? Was under the pillow of Aisha. The messenger of Allah died. We were preoccupied with his death, and a tame sheep came and ate it. A goat ate the Quran, my friend. A goat ate your Quran, and you are telling us if we take one letter of the Quran, you will find out. I want you to make a video, and I want you to recite for me the breastfeeding for adult verses, and I want you to explain to us how we do it by bringing a Muslim sister with you, live in air, and practice it if you are brave, if you are not ashamed of Islam. So what happened in the case of Muhammad, literally, is a goat eating his book. And now you Muslims do not have those verses because of Her Majesty Mrs. Goat. And by the way, this goat now is wanted by Muhammadan. So if anyone see her anywhere, anyhow, please call the Medina phone number, which Muhammad, he said, this is a city no plague can enter it, and yet in few years after his death, half of the population die from the plague. But the liar prophet said no plague can enter the city. So a goat ate the Quran, and what she ate with it, is that the only verse? No. I mean, look like this goat is very selective. It says here in this hadith that the breastfeeding for adult 10 times and the stoning to death both were eaten by the goat. Can you tell me the stone, where we can find the stone verse? Since the goat ate it, it's gone. And then we have another disaster. It says then the verses were abrogated, but not ruling. So what do you mean not abrogated but not ruling? It means it's not abrogated. Guys, how in the world this cult work? If the verse is going to be practiced, what do you mean it's abrogated? Then they say, other hadith says that Allah, He sent the verses saying 5 breastfeeding. Okay, where we can find this 5 breastfeeding? Where is this verse can be found? Here you see the stupidity and the lies they present to us, saying the Quran cannot be changed, when the Quran is nothing but a bunch of lies and stupidity. I don't want the Quran to be changed. I would pay you money if you can put those verses back, so we can die laughing, as we are doing right now, but it's going to be more official. Then, my friend, you said, and I'm concentrating with, if you change one word, the fact Muhammad is the one who changed the Quran. Muhammad, he is copying people around him and make Quran from what they say, and the proof in front of you. My Lord agreed with me in 3 things. Who's talking? Umar al-Khattab. My Lord, who's Umar al-Khattab? Umar al-Khattab is just a friend of Muhammad, supposedly. Whatever Umar he said to Muhammad, Muhammad, he like it, he make a Quran as he revealed. Allah agreed with Umar, he did not agree with Muhammad. I wish we took the station of Abraham. Okay, Muhammad, he took the verse, he put it in the Quran. Umar, he was spying at Sauda and he saw her doing poo-poo and he was laughing at her bum. He says, Arafnaki ya Sauda. Hey, we recognize you, Sauda, which means we recognize your ass. Because she was doing poo-poo. This is what she was doing. I mean, look how rude, how filthy he is. And instead of shutting his mouth and stay away, a woman, she is doing what everybody do. I mean, at that time, there's no toilet seat, there's no bathroom. They go in the yard and they do it. The filthy man, because how decent he is, he make fun of her and say, we got you busted. We saw your ass. And then he went inside and look, he knew the wife, now she's going to come and tell her husband that your filthy friend, he did this. So look what he told him. Muhammad, why you don't ask your wife to wear hijab? The bad and the good come to your house. But he is the bad. And the proof, he was making fun of her for doing poo-poo. Let us show you the hadith, so they will not say I'm making things up. Do you see it? Arifnaki ya Sauda. Sauda, we recognize you. What he recognized about her? And why you are calling her? Are you allowed to speak to a strange woman in the middle of the dark? She was doing poo-poo. And then Muhammad, he took what Umar ibn al-Khattab he said, and he made them verses. But look, if we go back in the hadith, you will see Umar saying to make the Kaaba,